A wise man once said, technology is best when it brings people together. And here we are, all together for this session. I can surely tell you people are the best 10% of your industry, as only the advancing people concerned about progress will travel this far to attend such a session at JCRC Cloud. I would now like to call upon. I would like to extend my regards to all our esteemed speakers of the session who have let out time from their busy schedules to grace this event with their esteemed presence, and all our partners for their continuous support and trust. I would like to express sincere appreciation to all the attendees who generously helped us in the successful curation of this event. Your support has impeccably boosted the morale of our team, encouraged them to work more efficiently, and fired up their zeal to curate this entire summit. Today, we're all gathered here at the JCRC Foundation to mark the beginning of the JCRC Cloud Summit 22, which is being held in association with Department of Science and Technology Rajasthan and Geeks for Geeks, sponsored by Tatum and co-powered by Cloudworks and Salesforce Architecture Group, JECRC. This summit is the first ever student-driven offline cloud summit in India and in the state of Rajasthan. It aims to increase public understanding of practical applications of cloud computing. With a touch of wit and humor, we're providing upcoming talents a place to gather, share thoughts and opinions, meet with like-minded people, and discuss their intentions with professionals in the industry. We hope that the next few days will be enjoyable and educational, and that you will all learn about the various initiatives through the planned activities, seminars, and other events that you all can attend and participate in to gain first-hand knowledge from our speakers, which will help you to unlock your own potential and accelerate your own career trajectory. So without any further delay, let's begin the event by lighting the lamp. And for that, I would like to request all our guests on the dais to please head forward towards the lamp. I would also like to request Dr. Vijeta Kumawat ma'am to kindly step forward. Now, I would like to ask Sri Arpit Agarwal sir to please present potted plants to our distinguished guest. First, I would like to call Ms. Mugdha Sinha ma'am to please step forward. Thank you so much, ma'am. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Vikram Sharma sir. Thank you, sir. And next, I shall invite Mr. Ravi Jain sir. I would also request Mr. V.K. Chandra sir to please have the potted plant. Thank you, everyone. I would now like to request the patron-in-chief of JECRC Cloud Summit and the backbone of this newly curated event, Sri Arpit Agarwal sir, to step forward upon the dais and welcome today's pleasant gathering. Good morning, sir.
Morning, everyone. So, no wonder it's raining. It is a cloud summit, so it has to rain. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my absolute honor and a great pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to the inaugural function of this 3-day JECRC Cloud Summit, which is perhaps the first ever summit on cloud technology in the state of Rajasthan and also for the first time in the entire country, a completely student-driven cloud event of this scale. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to the JECRC through this podium. It is indeed an honor and a privilege for me to welcome our chief guest for the event, Mrs. Mugdha Sinha, IAS Secretary and Commissioner, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Rajasthan, and Mr. Vikram Sharma, Director, AT&T Communication Services, India Private Limited. Mugdha ma'am, I would like to assert that under the leadership of visionary officers like you, the state of Rajasthan is continuously flourishing. You definitely act as an inspiration and role model to the young IAS and other administrative officers of the country. On behalf of the entire JECRC family, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the continuous patronage to us. Vikram sir, indeed a privilege that you spared your time for gracing this important event, and I'm sure that the attendee students will be highly benefited with your presence and words. Thank you so much, sir. I would also like to like to like we different word here about cutting edge technology. Guys, for hope that you will make the most out of it, coordinate it with passion and share your innovative groundbreaking ideas, which can make a real difference in the world. Friends, let's get together and blow, blow. Let's get together, fly above the cloud of coming. Guys, thank you so much. Extend a very warm welcome to everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to call upon Paul, sir, Head of Digital Strategies, JECRC Foundation, and the guest of honor today.
Morning, everyone. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, all the faculty members of JECRC, and dear participants who have come from length and breadth of the country to be a part of this first of a kind cloud summit hosted by JECRC. Firstly, I want to thank each and every one of you for being present here and participating in this summit. I would also like to congratulate the all the volunteers who have put together this great show. They've been working tirelessly for the last 1 month to create this 3 day extravaganza with the numerous speakers and experts to interact with all of you. Thank you, everyone. Allow me to introduce the dais to all of you. Firstly, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Mrs. Mugda Sinha, ma'am. Ma'am is an IS officer and ma'am is an IS officer and secretariat of DST for the Government of India, Rajasthan. Ma'am is a civil servant with career spanning over 20 years of wide-ranging experiences in governance, policy making, international trade negotiations. Ma'am has worked in the ministries of textiles, industry and commerce, both at the center and her cadre Rajasthan, and also in food, public distribution, and consumer affairs and science and technology. Ma'am is currently Secretary of Art, Literature, Culture, Archaeology, and Director General at Jawahar Kala Kendra Jaipur of the Government of Rajasthan. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your presence here gives all of us a lot of confidence. Thank you so much for being here. I would also like to introduce our guest of honor, Mr. Sandeep Jain, who is the founder and CEO of Geeks for Geeks. Sir couldn't be here because his flight was rescheduled, but his session will be rescheduled today and he will be here to interact with all of us in the second half. Mr. Sandeep Jain is the founder and CEO of Geeks for Geeks and the mentor for DSA self paced courses. This platform, Geeks for Geeks, is well known among all the engineering students throughout the country. Sir started Geeks for Geeks with one goal in mind: to provide well written, well thought, and well explained solution for engineering students throughout the world. We look forward to hosting Sir in the later half today. Amongst us, Mr. Ravish Jain Sir is also present. Sir is the country manager at Tatum India. Sir has received the Young Achievers Award and the Indian Achievers Award in 2011. He is a business personality with a deep understanding of consumer and digital business landscape. We are honored to have you, sir. Thank you for being here. On dais, we have Mr. Vikram Sharma. Sir is the Director of Sales Network and Integration Business at AT Communication Services Private Limited, India. Sir has been working with the company from the past 20 years, and to have such an experienced person with us is really something to be very proud of. This personality can be described as a leader, as a mentor, a strategist, a coach, and so on. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. Students, we are all gathered here at JECRC Foundation to mark the beginning of JECRC Cloud Summit 2022, which is being held in the association with Department of Science and Technology, Rajasthan. This summit is the first ever solution driven and student driven offline cloud summit in the state of Rajasthan. It aims to increase public understanding of the practical applications of cloud computing with a touch of wit and humor. We're providing upcoming talents a space to gather, share thoughts and opinions, meet with like minded people, and discuss their intentions with the professions in the industry. We hope that we hope that next few days will be enjoyable and educational, and that you will learn about the various initiatives through the planned activities, seminars, and other events that you can attend and participate in to gain first-hand knowledge from our speakers, which will help you to unlock your potential and accelerate your career growth. I once again welcome all the dignitaries, the chief guest, the guest of honor, and all the participants at this Cloud Summit. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving forward to throw some light upon the legacy of JECRC Foundation, I would now like to invite Professor Dr. Vinay Kumar Chandna, Principal JECRC College, onto.
Morning, everyone. Inviting me. Professor of the Institute and Institute. Wanted to start with so many cloud lovers are here and they are coming to JRC. Government announced that there would be heavy rain in Jaipur and Delhi nearby area. So I hope that you must be happy with the rain coming in Jaipur and in Gaon, Delhi. I think you are not happy with the rain. I'm coming on to the second point. Uh, Vikram Sinha ji, Sharma ji is here from AT&T, working hard in different countries. I hope that after these 3 days, you will get some knowledge in the area of cloud. Maybe possible that if the university, ACR or AT&T or any other available here can provide a certificate having some credits earned for them. And those credits would be acceptable at global level for the outcome based that if the students are attending some national event particular place, they must earn some. Third point, Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center established the year 2000. At present, JCRC has intake of 990, 8 disciplines. Another establishment, JCRC University, was started in the year 2012. In all total, JCRC Foundation has more than 15,000 students to credit. Fine, it's good. Students are coming to the campus. They have faith in JCRC. But what is the outcome? The outcome the students need. First outcome is placement. Placements are going on, and in the last 1 month, 41 companies have visited JCRC Foundation and given offers to 523 students with a highest package of 43 lakhs. Now, when we say highest package of 43 lakh, somebody says one student might have got 43. Institution is saying that highest packages. 43 lakhs. Around 16 students are selected by Amazon, the package of more than 40 lakhs. HP has also selected more than 30 students, and many other companies have visited JECRC in the past 1 month. Only one outcome. Outcomes must be many. JECRC have taken its initiative in Rajasthan to have its own incubation policy. Through its incubation center, we invite applications from throughout India to present their idea to the incubation center. And JECRC Foundation gives starting aid to the startups by the students, and every year we give aid to approximately 50 students to start their own startup. So, second outcome is that you are from any institution. If you wish to start your own startup, you can approach JECRC Incubation Center and ask them that this is my idea, whether I can pitch my idea in front of the experts, and you will get good funding from the JECRC Foundation. Another outcome is JECRC is also associated with Ministry of Electronics and Communication. To that ministry, we have to distribute approximately 5 crore rupees to the young startups. Every year we distribute 5 crore rupees to the friends who are coming to the incubation center. What are the other outcomes? JECRC college is affiliated to Rajasthan Technical University, so we have the limitation of the syllabi provided by technical clubs also, wherein if you wish to go ahead in the area of photography, we have students in Bollywood and Hollywood from the institute or in the photography club, find in the of the arts and culture. If you want to go in any direction you think of, or as a student, if you want to wish that I want to go ahead in a particular direction, start my own idea, KCRC Foundation is open for that idea, and we ask students run that particular club guidance of
reskilling, upskilling, whatever kinds of explorations of the mind that happened today. Thank you very much. I think when Chandna ji and everybody was talking of cloud, I think comes incumbent on also to give some analogy cloud with. So I think it's almost cloud computing, and all the companies that are doing cloud have today become like god of the clouds. My analogy. But let's look at my job as a policy administrator is to be able to anticipate how the future is. We are today living not just a solar system of which the Earth is part, but increasingly what is happening that we are also living in a net galaxy. We are all users of have internet on almost be it in terms of hardware, computers, mobiles, now watches. We are all we are all fast becoming a secret encrypted data. So from human beings, data is what we are like. It's the inverse of how colonization actually happened, where raw materials got sold and got converted into valued products. Our cotton went the Manchester like a factory and became test products there. So human being was already a value added. All um, all data itself into all data travel quickly, some part of the nodes and the flow of communication. But we must all remember, and my perspective today will be perspective of policy from the point of view not just users and clients, but also as citizens of the country. I'll tell you why this is very, very important. In whatever kind of consumption of technology or internet happens, as guzzlers of this culture, all talk, Chandana ji was talking of how technical clubs gone to the field of arts. I think this distinct art, science, commerce is becoming fungible today. And that is beauty of this. How is the culture getting developed? Can't only do technical because there is a whole study called ethnography, which interface design in VS. uh, You will know that everything that you do with technology and users of technology end up making culture of the present day part of that culture. Technology mediating that culture, right? And how does that happen? With mediation of technology, ways of communication involved, and those new ways of communication culture, of which all become a. So we have to remember that. How important cloud computing. So they will, I'm sure, already probably know as to engineering that moving from the age of tangible, intangible. How? Earlier you would store things, your telephone numbers, for example, in diaries, your photographs in albums, your clothes in almirahs. What are you doing? Most of the things are becoming, don't you don't take printouts of photographs today, store it in a digilocker. Your documents go in a digilocker, no more files are required, right? Look at storage is changing because when we talk of cloud, we are basically talking of storage, right? Storage of data and how the data is going to talk to each other. Earlier, it was human to human communication. Then it was a permutation and combination of human talking to machine, machines talking to humans, and machines talking to, right. So we are already in that IoT age as well. Now clouds will be talking to clouds with AIs, with platforms, with information flows. Will have and services, softwares, algorithms, codings. Everything is going to happen. Where are we moving? My times in school, agriculture, another kind of a culture that we also have in some parts of Rajasthan. Agriculture contributes about 7%. Today, that space of 70% has been taken by the service sector, where 5% of our GDP comes from the service. If you look at cloud computing, where they talk of SaaS, which is nothing but software as a service, right? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. And then you have in the IoT age, you have PaaS, function as a service. Everything is becoming a service. Human beings as a service, charity, money as a service, NFT, all service. So everything is now a service, right? We are all servicing each other. Service, the idea of service will become very, very important. And why? Have to be very careful, because if you look at public administration, the 5 phases of public administration policy, the fifth age started in the 70s and then evolved in what is called the new public administration. Important to tell you this, because for the first 4 generations of public administration, we were trying to become like a factory, then like an industry, efficiency, principles, then like a corporate sector, then developmental economy. And with all the big giants and gods of cloud and computing and algorithms, coding, and internet, and service providers, they are all service providers who we have here. They are countries by themselves. In a very jocular manner, I was telling that the new age colonization will not be by countries, but would be by companies, right? Which is very, very interesting. Open Arpit ji and Dhiman ji probably are doing by opening JERC incubator center to outsize is like making innovation a tangible facility, an open science facility, right? We are also talking of the open net, proprietary rights, authority, confidentiality, privacy are also concerns that you must look at when you as to who owns proprietary rights, right? Your data or what you create in terms of content, if it's patentable, where do the royalties go? That patent. While you are learning the trade, also remember that there is a certain uniqueness. If everybody has a separate bioprint, biometric, a separate genome sequence, then your idea, generic idea, stored somewhere, always in proprietary belong to you. The retrieval, the archiving, everything, the control should be you. Just because you are not having to spend money on infrastructure should not mean that you compromise. Today, cloud computing industry is almost, as McKinsey, 700 billion plus and growing. There is individual storage facility in the cloud. And now the cloud companies are also talking of co-location. Just like industry academy of co-location, adjunct faculties coming and teaching here, which is what the NCC also guarantees. Instead of taking data to the cloud can come to you, to JECRC. But look at the concerns, because ultimate idea is technology, a tool, research, science be a service, right? Funding is critical, but citizen has to be at the center of it all. And my last thing, I have to define to you why it is very important the distinct client, JERC as a client of a company, individuals as a client of a company, and we all as consumers of companies and as citizens of this country. This is the dilemma that policymakers always face. The distinct, very simple. You must remember in every activity, it's like the new Gandhi's talisman, right? The old Gandhi's talisman was like this. When you're making policy, remember the last man standing in the queue, look at his stomach and then take a decision. Today it is every time you take, remember the distinction between a client and a consumer versus a citizen. And with this little anecdote, I will end what I have to say. All my best wishes for a very, very successful complete job that this college has. Here to the distinction. When we go to a company or to a bazaar to buy something, say anything, or Walmart. Then we want the best product for the least price. So when companies offer you products out, you want the best product for the least price. That is what the L1 tender, RPG. That is our attitude of a consumer, right? When we go and approach something as a, then what do you want? The moment you come to know that the best product at the least price has come because children were employed, were paid less, or somebody else was exploited in the process of the making of the product, or data was compromised and they used data to sell your data to earn something, and that is why they were able to give you this free, for example, just saying, I'm not saying it happens. Then as a consumer we say no, not going to buy this because this is not eco-friendly, this is polluting the environment, or this is exploiting the labor. Then we say we like something which is more eco-friendly, which follows human rights, maintains our privacy, security, and confidentiality. And that is where our citizen values come into the being. The conflict in all decisions, be it with individuals, with institutions, or be it with corporate sectors, will always be your values as a consumer wanting the best product at the lowest price, your values as still wanting the best product, but without any compromise on what the bouquet of the values. And whatever decision as a consumer, client, or citizen, or as a service giver, remember this talisman and you never go wrong being good individual, good institution, or a good service provider. And with all the best. Thank you very much for having me here. And for next time, when you do these kind of things, let us know in advance so that we are able to create in bigger manner such organization. Also, not just financially, funding jobs, but also by connecting you to other schools, colleges, official lives matter. So what you do here becomes a larger platform in out from the out into the center of this course, get right to organize it, then have many good luck and all the best.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable work. That was a perceptive point of view. Definitely notice of it. And right, Mr. Sharma,